How you doing, everybody? Tim here from the Tactical Defender, and went on a hike today. It's really cold, very windy today, and I'm actually not too, about a half a mile from my house. I was actually going to a particular location I really like to use to make videos and play around with gear. And there's a stand of pretty much dead trees. I've been kind of wondering how long they were going to take to fall, and I came by today, one of them fell. I actually wanted to start kind of clearing it up for myself as well as others, but I literally forgot my saw. I have a really nice saw. I like to carry in my backpack. I didn't bring it, but it really kind of dawned on me because a lot of people ask me about the ESEE number 5. They want one knife that pretty much does it all. I really don't believe there's a knife that does that, but they ask, can the ESEE 5 chop? Is it a good chopper? We know it can baton. It's a fantastic batoning knife, but how good is it at chopping? And I figured this is a perfect place to give that a try. So let's do that now. All right, so as I was saying, out of all my ESEE knives, I mean, I've done several videos about the ESEE 4 and the ESEE 5. I get a lot of questions about, are they good for chopping? The ESEE 4, I'm going to say not really, although there are ways around that, right? People have said, well, I don't want to carry a saw, I don't want to carry a hatchet, I don't want to carry one knife, I want to do everything. Well, I don't really believe a knife can do everything. They can do almost everything, but I figured this is a good opportunity to show the knife how it chops. You got to remember, the ESEE 5 is a pound of steel, a whole pound, unlike many other knives. 1095 high carbon steel. I do have a little bit of a paracord on the end there, because what I do is I like to kind of put that around one of my fingers and I choke down on the handle. Don't keep your hand up high, come kind of low on the handle, all right? So I'm going to start chopping this. This is, I can't get my hand around it. Two hands together, I can just get my hands around it. It's a really good size log. You're going to find a lot of stuff like this under a foot or under, 6 inches roughly in the woods, and easily to process and use for firewood. Let's see how well this chops on this log, all right? All right, now I will tell you, I do have to adjust, because remember, this knife was not designed for chopping. If you know about ESEE knives, I'm sure you know what it was designed for. It's not made for chopping, although it really does a fantastic job at that. Look at that. That's amazing. I do have to stop every now and then and adjust, because it's sliding out of my hand. But let's just keep going. There. That is a big piece of wood. Right through that. That is a very big piece of wood. Alright, so I would say this makes a really good chopper. I kind of position the camera a little bit because I have some bigger, just as dead trees over here on my right, and I'm really afraid of one of them coming down on top of me. So, and I'm alone out here today. So what I'm going to do some more chopping here, all right, and let's give it another go. Let's get my packs out of the way. There we go. All right, I'm right on top of a knot here, but I'm going to try to keep going. I mean, it is taking out really big chunks. Here we go. That would be a fantastic piece of wood for burning. All right, so I keep hearing dirt bikes off in the distance. I'm probably gonna have some visitors soon. This is a big piece of wood. You know, great for burning. I got a huge log here. I always carry a saw when I go out. Don't always carry a larger chopping knife, but I always have the ESEE 5. I know it can chop. Is it more work? Of course it is. But it's a fantastic all-around knife, and I'd say it chops very well. Now, if I was a smart man, I would have used another method, and maybe I'll demonstrate for that. Demonstrate that now. It also works. Maybe it'll work better, maybe it won't. Now, usually what you can do is baton with it this way, like that. This is probably too big. I can't get a good swing on it. But you get the idea. This is a little too big. Alright, so the other method would be more or less to kind of use it as a chisel. Kind of wish I had something slightly smaller, but the smaller branch is a little too rotten. But what you can do is use it in this fashion here. You would want something smaller, and that's a big branch. So, can you chop with an ESEE 5? The answer is yes, absolutely. If for some reason you don't have an axe, hatchet, or some type of saw, you can use an ESEE 5. I will tell you the blade is fairly sharp. I haven't touched it up on the Ken Onion workshop lately, but it's always sharp. If you had to go out and you needed one knife, I would say the ESEE 5 is the knife. Maybe the ESEE 4, that'll get the job done. You definitely can't chop with it, but the ESEE 5, fantastic knife, very, very strong, 1095. It's a good knife. Well, that's it, everybody. Getting really cold. I'm gonna head in, and I got some more videos coming really soon. Thank you for watching. Be well, stay safe. I'm gonna get out of here before one of these large trees fall on me. All right, bye.